All right, here we are, prosperity practitioners. What is going on? Today is day number 10 of the prosperity practice. If you are already a member, then you understand that you will be getting a check today for $51,200. It will be paid to the order of Person of Infinite Value, issued by the Bank of Infinite Abundance. And what is it for? It is for your heart's desire. That's right. It's not for saving for a rainy day. It's not for the possibility of your heater going out. It's not for things like that. It is for your heart's desire. It is for you to go out and enjoy. Because when was the last time you did that? When was the last time you just said, hey, I want to go spend this money on something that I enjoy? The only return for this money right now is just joy, is something that makes me happy. It's something that I just want to do, an experience, um, and not feel guilty about it. I'm not saying that, throughout life that you can just go spend your money any way that you want and never uh you know never have what you don't need or never get caught up. You do need to be wise with your money, but you also need to understand that uh, it's like an infinite abundance, right? Like I said, we're working on infinite abundance here. We're working on an abundance mindset. We need to use the money that we've got for the right reasons, and sometimes the right reason is to have fun. So for $52,000, I want to give you the example of what I spent my $51,200 on. That was, I purchased community college for 2 years for both my niece and sister in Maine. Total for that was $20,480 at the Central Maine Community College. That was $5,100 a year at for 2 years. So that's $10,000. I also purchased community college for 2 years for my niece in North Carolina, and that was for $8,240 down in Asheboro, North Carolina. And I still had about $22,480 left, and I bought my mom a 39.4 foot de Beauvoir permanent yurt home kit. She was always saying how she wanted a yurt, so I said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I bought that for my mom today? And that is how I spent my $51,200. If you're a member of this prosperity practice, then you know right now that there's some affirmations. But before we get there, I wanted to share some of the other things that other people are purchasing out there, because there is a button inside of this email that says, "Hey, share what you spent your money on with us here," and it takes you to a Google form. You don't have to put any identifying information in there, but it's cool to see what other people are spending their money on. We've got a vacation in Cancun for a friend's wedding, 2 space heaters, and a nice lunch at Longhorn. House upgrades, new appliances, new washer and dryer, freezer, oven, dishwasher, all installed and old ones hauled away. 10-day Panama Canal with Costa Rica and Caribbean cruise and balcony suite. I love it. We've got some other people that are going through and really getting in deep and saying, hey, I have a student loan bill right around $1,600 that I would pay off. That would drop me down to 4 left to pay on student loan wise. And just really feeling what it feels like to eliminate the debt and focus on just letting that get paid, realizing that there's more coming right behind it, is kind of the practice that we're getting ourselves into here. So now at the bottom of the email today on day number 10, you're going to have affirmations, and The two affirmations are, I am awake to my good and gather in the harvest of endless opportunities. The other one says, wealth constantly flows into my life. Let's take that second one first. The second one, wealth constantly flows into my life. Have you ever said that to yourself? Ever said that to yourself? And what is wealth? I think that Alan Watts has a really good one where he goes on about saying how we confuse money for the wealth, and the real wealth is the stuff that money buys. The wealth that you see, the things that you see around you, what you have, not even necessarily what you own, but you can go to a grocery store and buy food, water, clean drinking water. There are some countries out there, there's some continents that are practically full of inability to do that. And when you take a look around at having that available to you, that is, in essence, wealth. And if you can recognize that as being wealth, and you see that that is constantly in your everyday life, there's another place where you can go and you can find out where you stand in the grand scheme of things, where you can show that you are literally, I think that if you make over $30,000 a year, you're in the top 1 percentile of the entire world. Top 1%. So if you're making over 30 grand, you're probably in the top 1%, maybe the top 5. So keep that in mind. And then say, hey, wealth continues to flow into my life. Can you say that? Just say it. It's an affirmation. So the other one is, I am awake to my good and gather in the harvest of endless opportunities. When you have an idea, when you have a thought, do you recognize it as being good, as being valuable, of value? And realize that your good is a good idea and the seed of an idea, and that if you were to give it the right conditions, you would indeed be able to gather that in the harvest. And there are endless opportunities for your ideas. So if you're I am awake to my good and gather in the harvest of endless opportunities. Just all your great ideas culminating into endless opportunities. If you look out there and you don't look at what somebody else has, you don't look at your neighbor, you don't look at your friends and what they've got and say, man, I really wish I had what they've got. You may say, I would like something like that, but you are a capable creator and you have many good ideas, and you are capable of creating something of your own, and there are endless opportunities for that. So again, the two affirmations, I am awake to my good and gather in the harvest of endless opportunities, and wealth constantly flows into my life. Thank you for being a participant in the prosperity practice, and if you're not already a participant, please head on over to prosperity-practice.com and join up. And we've also got a Facebook group, and what else we got going on? We've got a Facebook group that you can join up with and share some of your stuff if you'd like to as well.